We're going to take notes, do some activities, take notes, so we're not doing one thing all together and getting bored, because being bored is not good. We want to be an active learner. So we're going to start the income statement activity this morning. So when you open this up from your to-do list, we are going to make a copy. So File, make a copy, and I'm going to take copy of out, and I'm going to put my last name in there. Okay? Just like that. Get rid of the original so I don't write on it. And I've got my copy. Okay? So, to report the revenue, expenses, and net income or net loss from operations for a specific period of time, a business prepares an income statement. Now, we're going to talk about two different statements in this unit. We're going to talk about a balance sheet and an income statement. And the differences between a balance sheet and an income statement is that a balance sheet is like a picture on a specific date. Like if I was there with you right now, I'd take a picture and I'd say for me, this is Monday, November 16th, and whatever day you're watching this is what you look like on that specific day. I've got a Kansas State t-shirt on right now. Okay, so on Monday, November 16th at 7 a.m., I've got my Kansas State t-shirt on, and that's what I look like on that particular date and that particular time. On a specific date, you were exactly that height. However, from the information your parents knew how many inches taller you were over a year. Oh, and I think I skipped that. As a young person, your parents may have noted your height somewhere in your house. And then each year on your birthday, they would make another mark of your height with a date. So you would have a picture of how tall you were on that specific date. They knew exactly what that height. However, from that information, your parents knew how many inches taller you were over a period or a movie. Okay, and I didn't read that very clearly. All right, so let's read that again, because I didn't read that very clearly. I was putting my own little spin on it. As a young person, your parents may have noted your height somewhere in your house. And then each year on your birthday, they would make another mark of your height with a date, and that's a picture, kind of like what I look like right now. So on a specific date, you were exactly that height. However, if they were going to make a movie of you over that period of time, and they watched your progression in your height, however, from that information, your parents knew how many inches taller you were over a period of a year or a movie. Okay? And we've talked about revenue already. Revenue is all income received by the business during the time period. Sources of income include sale of products, services, plus interest from investments. Expenses are all the cost of operating a business during the time period, including such things as rent, supplies, inventory, payroll, and utilities. And we already know from our notes, we may or may not, I can't remember where we're at in here, whether we did this already or where we haven't done it already. The business has a net income when revenue is greater than expenses, and the business has a net loss when incomes are greater than revenue. So we're going to complete the following income statement using the following information. So we have revenue from our league fees, and here's all of our expenses. So there's my revenue, and here are my expenses. Okay? Advertising expense, $5,000. Internet server expense, $25,000. Miscellaneous, $200. Payroll, $30,000. Rent expense, $10,000. And utility expense, $7,500. So down here, Mayhew's fantasy football, okay, who, income statement, what, for period ending December 31st, 2020 is our win. And I'll tell you what, Mrs. Johnston's not doing very well. I'm usually really a good Mayhews, or Tyler Matthews. That's who I did. I think that's how you spell it when I made this a month ago. Tyler, I was doing like our Chiefs player. Okay? So who, what, when. Who, what, and when. Okay? So our league fees were $100,000. So we're going to key in here $100,000. Our advertising expense was $5,000, and I'm just scrolling up to get this information. Our internet and server expense was $25,000. It's going to drive Mrs. Johnstone crazy that that's not lined up with the zeros. I should have put a tab in there so it was all, actually I can make this right aligned, and then it will line up, because I'm not going to like that. It may not bother you guys, but it bothers me. Okay. Miscellaneous expense is $200. And that way all of our figures will line up. Payroll expense is $30,000. And I'm going to have to go change that main document before you guys make a copy, and yours may be fine. Rent expense, $10,000. And utilities expense is $7,500. Okay, now total expenses, we're going to add all these up. So we're going to get our calculator out, and we always do our math twice. So 5,000 plus 25,000 plus 200 plus 30,000 plus 10,000 plus 7,500, and I got 77,700. And I'm going to do my math again because this morning I got up and started doing stuff, and I don't know if I've been doing very well. And I'm just adding them up again. Maybe you can hear my calculator keys. Yep, 77,700. So now to find out whether we have a net income or a net loss, we're going to take our revenue and we're going to subtract our expenses. So 100,000 minus 77,700, and I get a net income, and I'm going to bold that. We're going to get a net income, I'm going to bold that, of 22,300. But I'm going to do my math one more time. So 100,000 minus 77,700, and I get 22,300. Okay? So now what I want you guys to do, now that you have this example, I want you to come down here to the bottom, and I want you to fill out the next one. Okay? We're going to be the same company. Okay? Actually, I need to give you some more information. I didn't give you enough information. See, this is really good why you do this. Okay? So I need to tell you who you are. So we are going to be Johnstone's computers, and I don't know, just Johnstone Computers. Okay? When we're going to do December 31st, 2020. So who, what, and when. And we are a balance sheet. We're making a balance sheet. There's your who, what, and when. Okay? So that is your who. This is your what. And this is your when. All right? Who, what, when. And actually, I think we're going to put a page break here, and maybe that'll all fit on the next page. Did it all fit? Oh, almost. Need to take out one enter up here somewhere. Maybe we can take one out there. There we go. And then maybe that'll all fit on one page. Nope, still doesn't. Let's take that one out. Does it all fit now? Still doesn't. There we go. Now maybe I can put an enter in back here. Nope. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So you're going to take this information here and you're going to fill out this income statement. Okay? All right. Let's see what you do.